Aries, Taurus, to your December 20th through the 26th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Going straight through to that Christmas time. For those of you who celebrate the holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all of those great things. Okay, guys, let's get straight into this, okay, and see what's going on with you. After this reading, I will be getting the full moon reading up as soon as possible. Okay, let's get started. Best messages coming through. Having a little bit of conflicts and a little bit of disagreements going on over here, feeling like you are being defeated, kind of winning at all costs going on. So you might feel like somebody might be stepping on your toes at this time, or is it yourself, right, trying to figure out what is going on? I need to win at this, I need to get this together. So having maybe some internal mental conflict. Having the swords there could be mental. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune coming out upright. Wow. So it could be, you know what, as this cycle is changing into your favor and you're having this turning point, right? You're having these ups and downs. And that could be causing that mental conflict within yourself as well. Feeling that energy pulling back and forth as that cycle is turning upright for you. You have this long-term view that's going on. You could be looking at this long-term view. And that could be causing that mental conflict that's going on, right? It's like, I want these in results. I'm putting in all my investments. I'm putting in everything that I truly need. But it's causing this, this conflict, right? And if you know that you are dealing with someone else and it's not just a mental conflict within yourself, it could be just that turning point that you're having disagreements with other people. Maybe it's about investments. Maybe it's about where you want to invest your time. Maybe it's the investment you put into a relationship, right? Maybe it's not going the way you want it to go. No matter how it is, it's almost like you keep looking back into the past saying, where's the result? How come it's not happening? So feeling a little nostalgic about the situation. Coming under, okay, and let's see what's coming after the Six of Cups. Yeah. Wasting all that time. Okay, so having some self-love going on over here. With the Wheel of Fortune over here, it's just like this is the karma of this cycle where we have the ups and downs. The ups and downs are coming, saying that you're waiting for these rewards over here, right? But it says, you know what, just it's okay. There might be some bad choices that people around you are making, or you might feel like you're caught in a bad choice, or maybe you're not seeing that the Wheel of Fortune is coming and you're waiting for this and for this reward from these investments, thinking back to all the time I've put in, all of that. And is causing some conflict within yourself, or maybe someone else. But however it is, there's kind of this fear. You might even feel like you invested a lot of time within a love situation and they have fear to commit. Or you're afraid that whatever is going on, the whole idea has a fear of commitment, right? Could even be a job, right? But it's not. I don't feel like this is, really a bad decision. When you have the Wheel of Fortune, it's coming right underneath the Wheel of Fortune. In the middle of the deck, the middle card is the Knight of Wands. So feeling like there's a lot of passion, but a lot of inspired action was coming out of that Seven of Pentacles. There could be some impulsiveness. Maybe that's what also might be causing some conflict and bad choices, or feeling like people are making bad choices, or you, right? But no matter what it is, it could be because this impulsiveness is rising. Within yourself or someone else. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Sagittarius or a Gemini that you just feel like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? Could even be an Aquarius, right? But there's those limiting beliefs. So having some kind of limiting beliefs that things are going the way you want. There could be some restoring control over here, or exploring some kind of dark thought. That the dark thought would be that maybe I made this bad choice, and now it's just causing conflict within myself, within other people. Yeah. And so now you might just feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on? There might even be a little resentment with you and someone else. And maybe that could also be, why there's the bad choice going on. So you could feel like there's some kind of detachment between, I really do feel it's between you and someone else, that you're feeling very detached from this person, feeling like you made a bad choice. You might even, like I said, feel like there is a fear. Maybe it's you who's has a fear of commitment to them because they're starting to show, um, right? They're starting to show all these indecisiveness, these resentments, the detachment, um, over impulsiveness, doing things out of, with the impulse. I mean, these are these are not the best cards here, guys, when it comes to someone or the way we think, right? Because this right here with this kind of impulsion is not super good, because it makes you want to jump too fast. And if it's just yourself, then it's like, because I've put in all these work and I've done all this investment, that it's making me impulsive to want to jump hard. Um, and I don't need to jump that hard, right? And that's just because you're starting to want to take too much control where you can't have that much control, because remember, you have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune says it's out of your hands. This is destined to happen. This is fated. This is the turning point within your life. Everything's already there. Everything's already, unpredictably coming together. You just can't see how it's coming together. And I think that's one of the problems with the Wheel of Fortune, is when things kind of leave the when things are not in our control, it makes us impulsive. We're human beings. We want to have that control. We don't, the unpredictability of things that are happening, it's like, but I'm not sure how that's going to happen. Well, unfortunately, with the Wheel of Fortune manifestations, things like this, you don't know exactly how it's going to happen, right? So things start turning and doing things, and doors start closing, and things start turning kind of chaotic or kind of turning upside down. You're like, that's not what I invested in. That's not my Seven of Pentacles. That's not what I did. Why is everything doing that? I remember what I did, and that's not it. So it just feels like it's kind of like feeling like you're going through this kind of like a little bit of a chaotic moment. And I really do feel like for a lot of you, it's not just the internal mental conflict, but I believe it's with someone else. And it's almost to the point where it's almost untrustworthy. I don't even know if I can trust them anymore. Why is this happening? If it's a love situation, it's like I invested so much into this love and they've just turned on me. Yeah. Holding back. So now it feels like you might be holding back from this situation because there's that bad choice. Again, risk taking, impulsiveness. I'm going to take this extra leap of faith. I'm going to take this extra risk, but then it didn't happen. It didn't come out the way I wanted it to go. Because they have limiting beliefs about certain things, and you have limiting beliefs about how things are supposed to be, which causes therefore resentment to the situation, right? And then all of a sudden you feel like they're trying to get away with something as you're trying to act strategical about the situation. So therefore, once again, trying to take that control where the universe says, I got this. But this is the turning point. And remember, with the Wheel of Fortune, there's ups and downs, right? Negatives and the positives going back and forth so that it can adjust, right, to what it is your good fortune is, what your karmic rewards are. Unfortunately, getting there is not always the easiest. Yeah, for the Nine of Cups, there it is. The Nine of Cups going straight to what did I say? To get to what your reward is. So yeah, you're going to feel like, you know what, I'm trying to take all this control for my rewards. The bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming. It's the fruits of the labor. There it is. That's it. The Nine of Cups going straight to the Nine of Pentacles. You put in all the work with the Seven of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Here it is. Boom. Right? I invested all this time, and here it comes. The problem is, though, that the secrets and the hidden agendas and all of the disconnection from what's going on within the situation makes you want to withdraw from this situation. And there's that personal beliefs again, those limiting beliefs. Right? Feeling like maybe they're hiding something from you. Some of you could say they're hiding something from me. I don't know what they're doing. They feel like, and now I think it's you who's starting to have fear of the commitment, maybe more than they are, because of the way they're behaving, because things are coming to your mind where it feels like, and you have got freedom and freedom, but it's kind of two different freedoms. It's almost like they're on some kind of freedom quest to where it's like they're impulsive going crazy and you're on this freedom quest of like, but this is what I want. The freedom of love, the freedom to gain things. And their freedom is like, woohoo, maybe they're going out drinking while you're over here trying to be the Hierophant, right? You're like, I just want freedom of love, generosity, the great things in life. Because this is literally the angel versus the devil. So, you know, cross watchers, you could say that's not, I'm the angel, they're the devil. However, it doesn't matter, but it's the angel versus the devil situation. And you both have limiting beliefs about how you see something. Maybe one wants to drink and you're like, I don't want to drink anymore. And so it's causing you know what I mean? It's like, and if we love each other, we could do things together. We could build things together. But now you're starting to think, you see what I'm saying? Something that's kind of become more unorthodox toward the way you're looking at things. I don't want to do that anymore. It doesn't have anything for me. And maybe they're secretly going out drinking when they're not supposed to be. Maybe they're telling you one thing and then turning around lying to you. Deceit, deception. There it is there. Conflict, disagreements. And, you know, maybe they're even trying to tell you, hey, you know what, but I didn't really lie to you. I just didn't tell you. It's not really a lie if I didn't tell you, right? So, yeah, they're kind of going after their own personal values. Seven of Cups in reverse. They have the lack of perfect purpose, so it can cause confusion. Confusion, therefore, causes internal conflict, because now you have to figure out, why are they not changing? Why are they resisting the change? Why are they resisting coming to me? Maybe my decisions are wrong. Lack of commitment. Maybe you also feel like they're having a lack of commitment to you, because if they're lying and doing all of these things to you, that's not being in a commitment now, is it? No. So it causes a Tower moment, and it's for someone's own personal, whoever is doing this, whether it's you or them, who is not conforming to, you know, to the relationship the right way, is causing the Tower moment, right? For their own personal transformation, because of the fear of change of what's going on. So it causes this upheaval, causes more conflict. But in the end, it says you have the Nine of Cups, right? And you have the fruits of your labor. You're going to get, you know, your rewards for everything that you put in together. It's like, how am I going to get rewards? Well, you're going to be rewarded with whatever it is that the universe wants you to be rewarded with. New love, however, right? If it's somebody at work that's doing all of this, yeah, whatever you've been manifesting, everybody's manifestation is different. I'm not going to go through 1,000 scenarios to say exactly what your rewards are, because everybody's rewards are different. Because it doesn't have to be 100% love. It could be a work situation. So maybe you're being rewarded with a better job. Maybe you're being rewarded with better love. No. Releasing the pain for the 10 or the Ace of Cups. So you will feel, you know, like everything is going to come back around for a more peaceful situation. I think for some of you, you will come to a reconciliation kind of with this person on what it is you really want. Whether or not you stay together or however it is, you know, everybody's story is going to be different. But I think in the end, when you release the pain and you have the recovery from the situation, you're going to find the peace of mind, right? Whether that's we come together and say, you know what, this doesn't work anymore, right? So however the recovery is for you. Okay, so the solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, just bringing in that willpower to have that conversation. Whatever's going to happen is going to have a conversation. It's definitely going to happen when the Tower comes. Either someone will walk away, but I do feel like conversations will be made. Okay, once you start clearly seeing the situation for the way it really truly is, kind of stepping outside the box to say, hey, you know what, this is what's going on within this situation. I'm gonna grab some animal cards over here and see what's going on. Whoa, that fell out. Stand tall, the elk. Stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with respect you deserve. So that's what it looks like it's going to happen. With the Tower comes this, I'm going to stand tall within my own willpower, because now I can clearly see what's exactly going on. Hey, you know, and it's whatever that is. Because you do have the ladybug, you do have is a time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. It's almost like if you feel like they're holding you back from something in your Wheel of Fortune, that Wheel of Fortune may just turn around and say, you know what, this is what's going to go on anyways. Because I'm kind of because no matter what, that Wheel of Fortune's in its control. Oh, you know, the wheel is, when the wheel turns, we're not in control of that. Spirit is in control of that. That's why we have the ups and downs. So whatever comes out of this is going to be destined to do so anyways. Penguin, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing, and that's what's going to come with the Ace of Cups. So however that is, we will see, right? Each and one of you will see how that's going to actually play out. Excuse me. Is there a reconciliation? Can we work this out? Or is it complete opposite, right? Only the wheel knows, right? Only the wheel knows. But we know one thing, that darkness will go away and that sun will come out as soon as that conversation is done. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.